We are learning more about the life of a 17-year-old high school senior who was headed to Wyoming on an athletic scholarship. His name was Tony Evans, Jr. He was shot and killed early Sunday morning, and police are trying to put together the timeline from before he was killed. Fox 4's Sean Rabb has his story. Sean?
Yeah, and good evening to you, Steve. Let me just tell you, Dallas police have said nothing at all about this case today. Nothing about the timeline, nothing about a potential suspect or possibly the why behind this happening early Sunday morning. I have spoken today to coaches, current and former coaches of Tony Evans Jr. They say he was a great kid with a great future, but the very best portrait being painted for us by a lifelong friend tonight who tells us about Tony Evans Jr. both on and off the field. Tony Evans Jr. was heading to Wyoming to continue his football career after graduating from Lancaster High School. The 17-year-old, though, much more than a wide receiver.
And he was like kind to like everyone, you know. He always put like a smile on like everyone's faces.
Charles Flores and Tony Evans Jr. grew up together.
I went to school with him since I was like 5 years old at DeSoto Private, and he was always funny. And then we went to church together too.
Evans, only 17, played his position, wide receiver, beyond his age and was headed to college life in Wyoming on an athletic scholarship.
I was a football manager, and so I would have to like follow him with like a camera, like up and down the field. He was good in football.
Early Sunday morning, about 1:30, Evans was in a room at the Hawthorne Suites on Brook River Drive in the Love Field area, partying with the group. Police say witnesses told them someone pulled out a gun and fired. 2 people were hit with that gunfire. 1 teen wounded and survived. Tony Evans Jr. died from his wounds.
I lost a great young man, you know. I lost a friend.
Charles Flores says his friend, who was also in small group Bible study with him, would go out of his way to help others, saying Evans had 2 great talents, football and his ability to make people smile.
They lost an angel, I guess, but his spirit is still like with us, walking around.
Crime Stoppers offering a $5,000 reward for information in this particular case. Another, Steve, sad story in the streets of Dallas.